So like right now, we're gonna have a talk. This is a talk episode. We're gonna have a conversation. So we're gonna talk about how life was, and we're gonna talk about how life is gonna go, and this is the situation. We're gonna talk about the situation. So like just starting out, like I'm just gonna say this, I never had a normal life. I've never had a normal family. I've never had anything normal in my life. Everything has always been a fucking roller coaster since fucking day one. It's always just been who knows what the fuck is gonna happen today. So that being said, it's like you want to know, like, especially when we talk about like a scientist and like when we're trying to make sure that we understand what's going on and we have understanding as to the resultants that are happening due to the effects that are happening. So I'm trying to live in a controlled environment into which I'm in control, into which that I have complete understanding and complete like you know what I mean, powering and like reach over my fucking my like reality. Like I want to live in a world where it is me, and if I'm not reaching over and pulling that lever is not being pulled. If I'm not reaching over and pressing that button is not being pushed. If I'm not fucking pressing this thing over here, guess what? That thing is not being pressed because it's like I am the only person. Like you have to remember too that I had so many people, like I had so many, like so many. I want to say that at one time I had like over like 5 grand of people, and like those were people that I didn't even know on fucking one of my socials, you know, and like interacting and like constant fucking messages, and like you want to know, like I've had that life. Right now, I'm just trying to fucking, I just, I'm trying to like give you guys that kind of like visibility where you can like see it's like, oh yeah, these are his skill sets. So this is where he's coming from. Oh, this is where he's like, trying to go. Okay, cool. I'm trying to show like I'm into art, I'm into science, I'm into technology. Like these are the realms I'm trying to go down. I would love to creatively and I'm like trying to build my life. Like I'm not trying to destroy anything in my life. I'm trying to build it. I'm trying to fix all the problems that everyone created, and I'm trying to like fucking rebound everything into a really cool fucking next fucking 40 years of my life. So that's what I'm really working really hard for right now. However, I'm noticing that everyone around me is really trying so hard to like fucking deroot and fucking reroute and replan and reorganize, and it's like every single little person who it's like, okay, so like your job is just to fucking do you. Now you do you. I'm doing me now. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna go over here. You guys, everyone around me, you're gonna go over this way because you guys are fucked. You guys are fucking mental. Like, do you want to know? Like, I look around you, everything's fucking breaking down and shutting down and not working. Everything is that way. Everything. And I keep looking around, and everyone around me, it's like there's no understanding of, oh, there's a problem. Oh, there's a breakage. Oh, there's something. I got to step up to fix it. No, like we've got into the zone where like there's like this rung of like 3 people that are supposed to take care of like a whole fucking planet. And I don't understand how it's like, oh no, just these 3 people. These 3 people are in charge of everything. It's like there's 8 billion people on this planet, and you're telling me only 3 are in control of the whole planet? Like, how? How is it like that? You're telling me there's no fucking council, there's no fucking you're telling me you didn't have the organization to be able to set this up. They're like, no, we've programmed everyone to be fucking low level, low life. Like, and I look around me and it's like you guys don't have it in you to like be anything more greater or anything. Like you guys are all just trying to like here's another thing too. Do you know how a virus works? A virus gets in and it keeps replicating. And it doesn't do anything except replicate and take up space until everything fucking collapses. That's a virus. I look around me to the people around me and it's like you guys don't do anything. You don't. Like you don't. Like you guys are literally the definition of the fucking virus. Like You're not helping each other. You're not working with each other. You're not going out of your way for each other. You're not in synchronicity. Like, you guys are just fucking taking up space. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's so bizarre to me. Another thing too, like I only have so much in my control. I only have so much in my ability and in my fucking, realm of choice. I only have so much I can do. You know that? There's only so much. If you build a world where all these women are locked in houses and they never leave their house and they're always locked inside and they never go out and they never do anything and they never have a job and they never make money and they never see their friends and they don't leave their house and they don't fucking go to the shopping malls and they never fucking go out and they never actually meet anyone. They don't authentically ever meet anyone. They don't ever participate in authentic reality with the people around them. Okay, so then look at yourselves. Look at yourselves. You have a whole bunch of people that are locked inside that never get to live reality, and then you have a whole bunch of people that are locked outside that never get to fucking enjoy themselves and never have that peace and the confidence of knowing that, oh hey, I'm gonna make it till tomorrow. You've completely fucking staggered everyone. You've completely broke the fucking rhythm and the code of everything. Like, hello? Oh, hey, I'll be right there. Thanks so much. Okay, bye. Okay, I know I'm giving like this huge like spiel about everything, but like I'm gonna type right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Geno's. Geno's. So, where was I at? Okay, so everyone's like, "Oh, don't you want this? Or don't you want that? Or don't ya? Don't ya?" Like, yeah, don't ya? I could don't ya all fucking day. Snow. Okay, so situation. So I talked a bit about what I had to go through and all this other stuff. Okay, so like the little things that I have in life. Let's talk about the little things I have in life. Okay, so what I do after work and the time I have after work. Not a lot of time. I can only go and do so much. Another little chunk of time, my weekends. It's another little chunk of time. Okay. So you have to remember the last like 8 years, I couldn't get any traction in any avenue of my life. I couldn't get anything to work. I went to school 3 times. I took art fundamentals, aviation management, mechanical engineering design. I couldn't get nothing to work in any of those avenues. Do you want to know how hard I tried? I tried so fucking hard. It's only been recently in the last like 4 years that I actually got something going. Not even in my career, not even in fucking anything I really went to school for, but whatever. I finally started getting that off the ground. Now everyone's trying to jump into my life. And you have to remember too, like, you have to remember, it's like you guys could have jumped in at any point in time. This whole fucking journey, it's like this whole journey, you could have jumped in and helped at any fucking point in time in which you never fucking did. You never helped for one fucking millisecond of the whole fucking experience. You never fucking helped. You never fucking went the distance. You never fucking showed. You never fucking returned the fucking message. Never fucking showed. Never fucking was. Okay, so now you're showing up at the end of everything. And you're like, oh, I'm here. How about you drop everything that you wanted to do now? And now you can just spend it on me. Like, no. Like, that's never going to happen now. How is that ever going to happen for you? How about this one too? Let's talk about my best friend Brad. My best friend Brad, who's been like, "Oh, I'm your best friend. Oh, I'm your best friend." Okay, so like psychologically speaking, when you keep telling someone, "Oh, I'm your best friend. Oh, I'm so yeah, your best friend." Okay, so I'm starting to carve this fucking spot for you. I'm like, "Oh, you are? Okay, okay, I'm carving this spot out for you. I'm carving this spot out. Your spot is carved now. You have your spot is here is your spot. You keep saying this best friend spot. Okay, carved it out. 8 years, carved it out. Okay, then all of a sudden you're like, oh no, I don't want to be your best friend. I want to be your fucking lover. Like, you want to know how that spot changes once you've carved out. Oh, my best friend. Oh, my best friend. Oh, did you know my best? Did you know my best fucking friend? Did you know him? Okay, well, guess what? When you become a fucking lover now, okay, so this whole spot that I carved out for the last 8 fucking years, that was your spot? Yeah, now I can't use it because you're not in it. Like, hello? 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 Is anyone there? Does anyone fucking understand how the world works? Oh, and the best part about my society, all these little fucking NPC characters. Oh, you don't need a friendship. You need a lover. Oh, you don't need a friendship. You need to be married. Oh, you don't need a friendship. You need a child. Oh, you don't need a friendship. You need to be married. Like, do you want to know? You destroyed everything in my life. And then you're like, oh, why don't we destroy it more? By giving you some psycho bitch who's never worked a day in her life and doesn't have a fucking clue about anything in this world. And she's going to cause you all kinds of fucking pain and grievances because she doesn't actually fucking understand how the world works. Not only does the world not work properly, legally, fucking socially, fucking economically, there's no fucking way that any of this shit really works. And then you're like, oh, let's give you this fucking creature that we've created who's fucking too big for her reality. We're gonna put her in your reality. It's like, you want to know? You've already destroyed my reality. My reality's already been nuked like several times over by all the women that were in my life. Fucking nuked it several times. I can't have any women in my life. I can't have any women in my life. They do not work. None of them. Not a single woman in my life works properly. Not a single one. Not my boss. Not my employer. Not my fucking my neighbor. Not my fucking landlord. Not my fuck. None of them work properly. None of them have any respect. None of them speak respectively. None of them fucking carry any kind of line of respect. And not only that, but as if I match them, oh, I'm the problem. Oh, and it's like, I'm copying you. Do you not see I'm copying you? And already you're identifying me as the problem when I'm copying you. Like, do you get that? It's like, you are the problem. Look at yourself in the mirror. You are your own fucking worst enemy. Like, oh, the best part about it, they're not creative. They don't actually help anyone. They don't fucking even volunteer. Everything's about money and they're trying to fit into this economic scheme when it's like, you don't offer anything new to this fucking, why am I paying you for something you're not actually doing? Why am I paying you for fucking nothing? And they're like, oh, because I'm this. Oh, because I'm that. It's like, no, fit into the economics, fit into like the world that around you. You want to make things easy, you want to make things fucking convenient, then we'll pay you. That's how this world works. If you're not offering anything new, how are we supposed to pay you? And you're not trying, you're not doing anything, you don't get the money because we don't pay you. That's how that works. So you're not offering. Okay, so here's where we're at. So I work full time. When I'm not working, it's like I have to creatively think of new ways to create money and to create opportunity in my life. I'm constantly thinking about how to generate money, how to create wealth, and how to have space and time. Like those, that's what I'm constantly spending all my time thinking about because my life has been such a, my life took such a huge fucking dip that it's like all I need to do now is rebound. I really need to rebound everything. I need to rebound so hard to fix all the problems that my family created. I have to fucking fix all the lies and bullshit that my family created. So like that's what I've been really working on the most. So I'm spending all my energy trying to fix the problems that my family created. I'm trying to fix my life. Okay. Every time I'm trying to fix and rebound, I'm trying to get opportunity, I'm trying to fucking surface, I'm trying to get out of this. Everyone around me only offers me ideas to pull me back into a bad situation. Like I don't understand it. Like I'm like, okay, so like after everything I've been through and you've been following me, it's like, okay, so now we've learned me plus another person doesn't work out. I'm gonna solo now, and you guys are gonna go and do your own thing because when we've done this for the last fucking 35 years, it doesn't work out for you or me. It doesn't work out. So why don't you do you and I'm going to do me? Okay, do you want to know? Instead of everybody being helpful to each other, or working on themselves, or building their own life, or focusing on their own existence, or doing their own thing, no. Everyone is 110% focused on the fact of the matter in this one little tiny area of my life, which doesn't bring me any hope or joy or anything. They're all so focused on this little tiny little nothing piece. They're like, oh, what? I can't even see it. It's so small. I can't even see. What am I looking at? Like, everyone's so focused on this tiny little nothing position. It's like it doesn't even exist. It was eliminated. That doesn't even exist anymore. Everyone's so concentrated on something that doesn't even exist. They're like, oh, who are you going to be partnered with? Who are you going to be partnered with? Like, I want to be partnered with money. I want to be partnered with a lot of money. I want to be partnered with so much money that it bothers everybody and it breaks the fucking social economic fucking mechanism of our fucking reality. Like, you want to know, I just want so much money that I never have to worry about money ever again. Like, I don't. Like, I don't ever want to think about it. I always just want to know I have more than everybody else about it. Like, that's what I'm looking for as well. I'm fucking all about. Like, everyone around me is like, oh, don't you want this? Oh, don't you want this? It's like, girl, can I tell you, there are people in high school that have this. I feel like I'm like competing with children. Like, children are having children right now. You know that? Children are having children. Like, I don't want to be that. I really don't want to be that. I really don't. It feels like high school. Like I'm going back to high school. Like, let's go back to high school. Wasn't fun for me. High school wasn't a good time. It wasn't. You want to know everyone going to high school was having a miserable fucking time. You know that? Everybody. Like no one was having a good time in high school. Nobody. And everyone's like, oh, let's go back. Oh, let's go back. Wouldn't that be great? And if we go back? Like, no. No. Fuck no. I'm gonna be honest with you. My genetics too. So my cousin, who's literally like my sister, she could not have a child. She couldn't have a child. She couldn't. Her genetics would not allow that. Good chance my genetics will not allow that. There's a good fucking part of this program where, oh, Jonathan isn't to have another child because, or to like, replicate because you want to know how difficult he was on the program already. Just his already fucking, operating system was way too much for this fucking system. It was way too much. Jonathan cannot replicate. He'll cause further strain on the fucking networking system to which we will not be able to fix and to which we will not be able to fucking concur. Like you have to understand, like we live in this finite fucking reality of which fucking only certain things can fucking take place and can surface. Unfortunately, you have to remember that my family, instead of them just staying in their own realm, they all kind of went out of bounds and kind of did all this really weird, fucking crazy ass shit. Reprogrammed, rewrit a whole bunch of fucking stories even that don't even fit into reality anymore because they're so fucking exaggerated and so fucking obnoxious and they don't even really fucking like they don't make sense like a lot of it. And it's just so irritating because it's like I'm trying to have a normal day, but it's like every day has been completely impacted by the people around me. And they spend so much energy and they spend so much time on details that don't even matter. Don't even matter. It's like, oh yeah, you actually don't even exist in this person's reality. They don't even speak of you. And when people ask about you, they say that you've passed and that they don't even recognize you anymore. They have no idea who you are. That like, and everyone's trying to fit in, and it's like, girl, when you could have fit in, you could have fit in when you were a kid. Now we're fucking adults. There's no fitting in anymore. There's just being. You just fucking you be or you don't be. Like Yoda. Like you either do or you don't. It's either yes or it's no. Like it's super easy. It's either yes or no. And guess what? No's are fucking good. No's are good. Hey, no. Hey, cool. At least I know where we're at. At least I know fucking what day is it? At least I know fucking February 16th at 4:39. Okay, we gotta know. At least I know where we're at. Okay? Because guess what? When a no is just like literally that's down here, right? Yes is up here. And when you keep getting no's, guess what? All you can get after that is yeses. Yes is like you've already got a no. Now you're looking for the yes. Like, okay, that's already 50%. You've already got the 50. Now you just need the other 50. And then you're good. You know that? Like, anyway, like, are you gonna fucking even play this game or are you just gonna talk all day? It's like you want to know, like, there's so much going on in the world. Like, why can't we be thinking about like how we can do better, how we can make things easier, how we can make things more efficient, how we can connect each other, how we can all be on the same page, how we can all enjoy, how we can all fucking level up, how we can all get there, how can we all be on the same team? Like these are things that I'm working on. You want to know what everyone else is working on for me? Oh, getting married and having a child. Oh, are you gonna have one? Like, are you? Like Lauren could not have a child. She could not have a child. And everyone's like, "Oh, are you gonna do it?" I'm like, "Okay, so like she's like the supreme. Like I'm like the minor. She's like the fucking major. I'm the minor. Like she's fucking supreme. I'm fucking fry supreme. You know that? Like she couldn't even do it. How you expect me to do it? And do you want me to do it on the first try? Like fuck this. Also, too, me enjoying myself and me having a good time and me fucking being rich, like, why is this so difficult for everyone in society? Like, I'm fucking good. Like, I'm really good. I just want to fucking put my fucking shit in the right fucking avenue. I'm so tired of this wrong shit. I'm looking for good shit, right shit. I'm looking for the, I want to get rid of the wrong shit. Get rid of the wrong shit. Like, fuck. Also, too, like, if you want me to leave my house, fucking end this snow. End the snow. I'm not doing no fucking snow shit no more. After snowpocalypse, like, let's talk about snowpocalypse. Every street, every highway, every fucking road affected. No one could get anywhere. No one could do anything. You want to know? I put my foot to the ground and I did not stop until I got home. And do you want to know how close it was with some of the cars? Do you want to know how close I was to fucking totaling my fucking vehicle a few times? Do you know how many times like there was like times where I was gonna go flying off a fucking into a snowbank and shit and like you're like, I worked so hard to get home to work. And like, I didn't get anything out of it. I only got like 5 hours on the clock, and everyone was freaking out. We're not gonna get home. We're not gonna get home if we don't leave now. Like, oh my God, why is this happening? Like, I never want to go through that. I never want to go through that ever again. Never, never, never want to go through that. No, no. L2. Boom. Anyway, so like, what I'm saying is that I just want to be in control of my life. Like, I really don't want to be close to, like, I'm not looking for someone to, like, randomly come into my life and start proposing to me. More or less just looking for opportunities to make money. You know, like, oh, I've got this kind of studio. Do you want to come and make this kind of stuff? And you can make a website and sell it on fucking whatever and da 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 and help me with my business. Da 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 da. Like that's what I'm kind of looking for. What I'm not looking for is, oh, marry this person and have a child. Like I'm really not looking to get married and have a child. You want to know why? Because I won't have any control, and I'm gonna have some lady telling me what she thinks all the time. I'm really not about that. You want to know? I have a mother, or I had a mother, and that was enough for me. Like I'm just looking to fucking enjoy the rest of my life. Like just looking for friends. You know, love and light, love and light. Just friends. You know, can I just say, friends is huge. Friends is like a husband. You know that? It's pretty much just like saying, oh, hey, I want a husband. It's like, oh, you mean you want to be my friend? Perfect. Let's just be friends. You want to know, when you're someone's friend, guess what? You can do everything with them. You can hang out with them. You can go to the mall with them. You can meet their family. You can meet their friends. You can go to dinner. Like, there's so much you can do when you guys are just friends. You know that? Like, can I just say, same things married people do, friends do. Friends and married people, they do the exact same thing. They're the exact same thing. And if you really think about it in the English language, they're literally the same fucking thing. You know that? Oh, my special friend. Oh, my partner. Yeah, exactly. You know? Easy. All right, well, thanks for watching. That was me playing Battle Royale and talking about my life, um, and my relationships. So like, here's the thing, like I'm already kind of with people, um, and so like I'm not really looking for outside kind of help in those realms. However, you know, I'll be honest with you, I went to school, I told you about my like, I went to school 3 times. If I could on the weekends and in evenings, I would go to like a second job or I'd go to like whatever and work a couple more hours here, work a couple more hours there, doing this, that, or the other. I feel like I'm very creative. I feel like I have a very, what is that called? A multitude of avenues into which I am fucking creative. And I feel like, all I'm looking for is that kind of like light, that kind of like, path where I can just like give her, like I feel like I'm ready to just like fucking give her. But I just need that person to be like, opens the door here it is. Here's my studio. Here's my fucking, this is the material here. This is the machines here. This is how I do this. This is how I do that. Pocahontas, you know, and the Wandering Winds. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like it's easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like I'm ready to give her. I can do evenings, weekends, fucking holidays. Like, but anyway, thank you so much for listening. Konnichiwa, arigato, sumimasen.